Would you fuck a bug if it was full size and like had a sloppy hole?
Wow.
Does bug look like Bug Girl from Guardians of the Galaxy or
No.
No, I don't think I'd fuck a sloppy bug hole, dude.
What if you knew that the bug definitely wouldn't do like anything to harm you?
No, it's like, it's getting verbalized. It's like, you want to fuck Mateo? And you're like, you're a praying mantis. And it's like, yeah, but I got this sloppy hole. And it's like a good hole. Like, you know it's going to be a good hole.
Am I single in this hypothetical?
Yes. Oh, damn. Gotta get the hall pass for the sloppy bug hole, dude.
That'd be hilarious. Is it cheating if you're fucking a bug hole?
I think if it can say, hey, Mateo, fuck this bug hole, then yes. But if it's if it's just, there. Yeah, that's a question.
Like, is this bug hole gonna be better than any hole I've ever been in,
I want to say no.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I don't want to discourage you. I don't want you to be like, oh, I can never go back to my girlfriend because that was the ultimate hole to fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I can easily see you being like, people are like, oh, are you straight? And you're like, oh, I'm actually into bug holes.
I imagine like some slick talking fucking cockroach bitch coming up to me, you know?
And is like mean, but as soon as she walks away, you're like, I think I got to go pursue that. Like, I got to follow where she's going.
Yeah.
She's probably going somewhere pretty fucking interesting, dude.
Yeah.
Under like a giant house.
She'd be like, oh, you're scrawny little ass. Follow me. And you'd be like, what? And she'd be like, come in the room. Damn. And you'd be like, whoa.
This is smooth brain, man.
Dude, what's this story about like some motherfucker wanted like a table or some shit in like Santa Barbara?
Oh, shit. That dude was not on hard drugs, I don't think.
Yeah, he's just on some soft drugs.
He was on some soft. Dude, well, he was on that fucking dementia. And then he was off a case of brews and definitely some herb, dude, because he was smoking as he pulled up. He might have been on Addies. I'm not 100% sure on that. And he was definitely smoking cigarettes.
It sounds like the man's on everything.
Yeah.
He's on hard drugs, but he's on everything else.
Dude, and he was like, he had one of those little motorized carts with like a flag in the back. And he was like, oh, this guy's in the mix. And we had a table out on the curb. And we were trying to get rid of it for a while. And he pulled up and was like looking at it. And Max went on and was like, oh, do you like this table? And he was like, this table is from Tombstone.
Who, really?
And Max was like, oh, no, man, I got it at like the consignment store. Like, that shit's cheap as fuck. And he was like, no, dude, you pull this apart and there's a mechanism that holds a pistol. And like when you pull it apart, it shoots the other guy, but it's missing the gun.
Uh-huh.
Vlad, bro, is off like 2 beans, right? He's so cracked on Adderall that he's like, oh yeah, how's it work? And like the dude's describing it, and then he's like, I'm actually a very wealthy man. I would love to own this table. And I'm friends with the people, with the directors of this movie, so I think they would like to have it back. And Vlad's like, director? Like, this guy might know something, So he's like, okay, I'm gonna take a risk on this. Dude's like, if you can bring this back to my house, I'll pay you guys like $500. And we're like, oh shit, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's 2 pieces. One goes in the back of my car. Yep. The other one we put on skateboards, headed over to his house, right? so 2 skateboards. We're going super slow because they're trying to go in different angles and stuff. This dude, as we're walking, we realize he's out of his fucking door, dude. He starts out with saying like stuff that's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, yeah, I used to own some boats in the harbor. Like I like, it was kind of important in the film industry. And we're like, oh, that's cool. And then he starts like tipping a little bit where he starts being like, oh yeah, and I was a part of a band. Do you know this band? Fucking, I was in Neil Diamond. And we were like, that doesn't make any sense. And no, you weren't. Like,
the timeline isn't adding up.
And he's like, let me show you this exclusive shit, dude. Like, you can't find this video anywhere. And he pulls up a YouTube video of just like a music video for Neil Diamond. And we're like, oh. And at this point, I'm like, this dude's crazy. And I look over at Vlad, and Vlad is like, I knew this dude was crazy, but now I'm so deep, I'm fucked. Like, I just burned like 2 hours of my Adderall high being like so bummed out, hanging out. And this dude runs over Vlad's foot and gets mad at Vlad. He's like, watch where you're going. And Vlad's like, bro, like, fuck you. Like, and he kept bumping in the back of us. Like, he was behind us because he was terrified we were going to steal the table. He like,
weren't you guys getting rid of the table?
We were giving him the table, but I put half of it in the trunk of my car. And he was like, You're gonna try to extort this, aren't you? You're gonna make me have to wait for the other half. Like you're trying to steal it. You're trying to take it. And we're like, no, we're trying to get rid of the table. Like you can have it. This dude's like, I have a gun. I ought to kill you boys.
Oh my god!
And then he was like, I'm just kidding, but if you took it from me, there'd be consequences. And we were like, Dude, we're chilling. Like, we just gotta like, and I was like, at this point, terrified. Like, I was like, oh no, this is bad. Like, this is how I die.
So you're pushing part of it on skateboards.
Yeah, we're pushing like the top half of the table. So like a big round table with a base and then a little foot.
And how far away did he live?
He said he lived like 2 blocks away. He lived like 8 or 9 blocks away.
Okay, shit.
Jeez.
We finally get it there, and he's got this like little tiny like old person retirement home, and he has like, I don't think it's an in-care health worker, but I think he was like my wife, and I'm pretty sure it was like a volunteer worker.
Yeah.
And as soon as the table came in, she was like, no, like he can't have any more shit in here, like. And he's like, God damn it, Barbara, like. You don't understand. This is the table from Tombstone. Like, this is so important. And she's like, not today. Like, no, not. And she gets her shit and leaves. He's like, oh, my old woman doesn't understand anything. She's a dumb bitch. Like, she doesn't get it. Like, we get there. Vlad looks down and like he's got all this like retirement papers for a construction company. He's like, dude, you're not a film director. You're just a crazy person who thought this IKEA table was from fucking Tombstone. And he's like, I don't have any money. You guys want some weed? So he gave us 2 nugs of weed and we went home.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
insane.
Dude, and then we smoked that.
Then we
old dude's
smoked it,
weed.
dude.
Was it good?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Vlad gave his away to another homeless dude.
Because that guy's got to be smoking some good weed, dude.
It
Yeah.
was some good weed. It was dispensary back when that was kind of like fun. Yeah.
That's fucking insane, bro. God.
Did you drop off the other half of the table?
I did.
You might as well just fucking
Mhm.
give him the rest.
Yeah.
Man.
He had to follow me though on his scooter. He was out his head. No, wait. I think he made Vlad wait with him. He definitely made Vlad wait at his house. And he was like, you can go get it. And I'll stay here with your buddy. And I was like, all right, man.
Sus vibes you guys are
Yeah.
giving out, apparently, dude. Jesus Christ.
Vlad's fucking like, I feel like he's been in these situations all the time though. So he was like,
Yeah.
fuck this crazy guy. Like, I can handle the fuck out of him.
I like how many different koala videos that you had watched as you scrolled through. to see.
Yeah.
What are you doing out on the road, mate? Get off the road. Hey? You can't be on the road. You can't be on the road. You'll get hit by a truck. Hey? You can't be on the road. Hey? You can't be on the road. Get off the road.
The little guy's just zooted out of his
Little-
fucking
so
mind.
zooted.
dude.
Can't even understand where to look. I feel like there's this big thing in front of him, but no idea of like to look him in the eyes. It's just like it's just something in front of me.
100%. It's because they are actually genuinely smooth-brained, which means there's no wrinkles, which means there is nothing but shapes. They go, oh, fuck, big shape.
Big fucking silhouette, dude.
And then they get touched, and those are separate concepts. They go big shape, and then, oh, my back. It got touched.
how do they evolutionarily like make sense? How do they survive?
They ate the one thing that was eaten by nothing else.
What is that? Just like bugs and,
Eucalyptus.
like, okay.
Because it's all fibery, right? Super difficult
It's
to
poisonous.
digest.
It's super fibrous and has 0 nutrition.
Isn't it also like flammable as fuck?
Oh, the oil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Koalas are also dripped in oil. They're like disgusting to touch, I hear.
Oily boys, dude.
Yeah.
You know what koalas need? Some fucking dry shampoo.
Oh,
True.
shit. We could
Dude.
save the rainforest.
Fucking, we're like one with the koalas, dude. They'll complete us and we'll complete them.
Oh, okay. This is important, and I feel like very koala relevant.
Yeah.
Just your comma placement cracks me up.
Okay.
I gotta leave it as is.
What's going on here?
This is our subscriber count,
Okay.
and I feel like we need to have an important celebration milestone for each number set.
Okay,
Okay.
we're at 1 right now, so that's pretty fucking lit. We're at 2.
shit!
Yeah.
Buy shares.
Hey, what are we doing at 10?
Nah, 10,000 going to Australia, dude.
Going to Australia?
Whoa.
To fucking pet a koala, and hopefully it can be a collab with some smooth brainers in Australia.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
10,000 is fucking hilarious because like we just became profitable at 10,000.
Yeah, dude, and we're about to spend that profit to go touch some koalas, and you're fucked up if you think we're not doing it.
Okay, so now we really have the range. Buying
Mhm.
shares is pretty low stakes. Going to Australia, going to fucking Prison Island to touch some little fucking smooth brain babies, bro.
And ideally, if
That's
they
up there.
want Sunbum brand dry shampoo, it's available.
Is it illegal to put dry shampoo on a koala? Probably, right?
It can't be good.
I can't see it being that bad.
As long as we didn't film it and put it on the podcast, but we're gonna do it.
Well, we're gonna do that. I think that's fine. It's dry shampoo, as long as it's not like gonna hurt
Toxic.
their skin. Like it's not as bad as like spray painting your dog pink. Like that feels worse.
Mhm.
Well, spray painting it pink is very bad.
What if we gave a little koala a bath?
Sunbum's got to have a product that is
A
koala
little
safe.
shampoo, a little koala
Yeah, yeah,
shampoo.
yeah, yeah. We
okay.
got to talk to a zookeeper in Australia, and then they're fun to fuck, I forgot his name. Steve Irwin accent. They can tell us all about koalas and shit. And be like, this is what's safe. Go ahead. And,
I want you like petting the koala as he's telling you about it, but like
Yeah,
you're
and I'm
being
just
kind of like
absolutely gassed and not listening.
yeah.
Slowly spraying it with dry shampoo.
Do you smoke weed in Australia?
Oh, that's a good question. I think so.
They must. I feel like the Australian cops are not.
No
you
way
know
they
what?
give a fuck. Do
No-
cops
no way
even
they give a
exist
fuck,
in
but-
Australia? Because it's prison island. Like they just fucking send the prisoners down there and they don't enforce anything.
Yeah, that's what you'd think. I think they're actually like fairly strict down there now. I feel like the Australians, at least in the cities, I don't know how like libertarian it is. I kind of think there's a lot of rules.
Strict borders for sure.
Yeah, but we got to get like, get out into the outback.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nobody cares what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to get fucking baked out of my mind and
Mhm.
fucking little scrub a dub a koala, dude. Okay.
How do we
That's
attract
10,000.
koalas? I want to attract like wild koalas to us, but that's probably pretty hard when their brains are smooth.
They're
Dude.
so dumb. You just they stumble upon you, really.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've seen videos where koalas will just stumble into homes. They're like all of a sudden in somebody's house.
Have you seen
going
this?
like,
No, I
I got to
haven't.
show you this one real quick.
Okay.
it makes it seem kind of like paradise where you could just have a koala, walk into your house.
Yeah.
But the dude's like shooing it away. Like, come on, little buddy. Like, you gotta
They
go.
probably get pretty fucking annoying after a bit.
When you leave your car doors open in a vineyard, koalas jump into your car. Can I get you to come out of my car, please?
I like that Australians exclusively talk to koalas in the same tone. It's just like they're talking to like a 2-year-old.
It's because you are.
Come on, let's hop out the car.
He doesn't want to get out of the car, bro.
No. Can you please, come on, hop out the car. I know it's nice and cool in here with the aircon. No, don't go up the front.
Dude, I fucking get it though. Don't ask me to get out of the car on a fucking hot day out in the fucking middle of nowhere, dude.
Especially not when I got a smooth brain and I mean you no harm. And I'm just like, bro, it's chill in your car. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay here. Don't
Like,
kick
why
me
are you
out.
trying to grab me, dude? Let me fucking stay in here till I'm hungry, dude.
I like the koalas also don't really get angry, it seems like, where I feel like they would kind of swipe and like nip at you if you tried to grab them, but they're like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm still fine with being in your presence.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna hang out, but don't touch me.
They forget their anger almost instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even anger where he swiped at the guy. He was just like,
Yeah,
He's probably
is-
scared.
Are you talking on the street one?
I'm talking about
That
that
one.
video
Oh,
you just showed
gotcha,
me where
yeah.
you swiped at the guy for like
Oh,
half a
I
second.
didn't see that,
And he
yeah.
acted like it didn't happen.
Is that because the smooth brain, is it all reactionary? Like there's no forethought, right? It's like it's only reacting, and once the reaction's done, it's back to base.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
back to
think you
equilibrium.
encode anything into your memory that well.
Right.
You definitely have that short-term memory of like a couple seconds, and then nothing gets put into like the medium or long-term, which I forgot all the names for that.
100%.
That's how I feel sometimes. But it's also just like a kid, like when you're mad at your parents, but then you're like, okay, I want some fucking Pokemon cards now. Like, I love you, mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's 10,000.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
big number.
What are we doing at this fucked up 1,000 with the fucking wrong comma? dude?
Yeah, 10.00.
Do we do like I think at 1,000 we do like a shirtless fucking video, right?
That feels like it could be even lower.
Barry's like, that's a 10. Like
That
next
might be a
episode,
10.
we're
Might
taking
be
the
a
I'm
10 or
putting
shirts
it-
off.
100. Okay. I'll be so insecure that episode. It'll be
Mm-hmm.
fucking hilarious.
I need to get tanned up for it. I'll blind the
Same.
camera. I'll fucking throw off the white balance.
Yeah.
Dude, hopefully that's gonna be after Mexico. We'll see. I'm gonna fucking start
I think
working out
so.
for that. I'm gonna start working out for that episode.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll fucking be doing push-ups and everything.
Mhm.
It's gonna be that good shit, dude.
Okay, that leaves 110,00.
Okay. I feel like so we need one where we're gonna play I don't want to put a limit on this. It's just an idea. I'm trying to play a drinking game during the podcast.
That's a perfect 100.
That's perfect.
That's
yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote brinking.
Drinking.
That
Binge
might be the activity that brings us from just under 100 to breaking through that 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that should be live streamed for sure. I want people involved.
And we should be probably shirtless for that too.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Compound them. we go chair shopping shirtless and drunk.
Dude, if we start doing, what I'd be pretty excited is just start having a trend where if we're gonna do shirtless podcasts, just over time we're just gonna get fucking more and more jacked until we're just 3 jacked dudes who only do shirtless podcasts.
That'd be such wild vibes.
Okay.
I would do juice easy. I would be like
Oh,
1,000. I mean, fucking
Yeah.
juiced.
Okay, 1,000.
1,000. Let's think about the mindset of we're at 1,000, right?
Okay, we hit 1,000. Pretty stoked. I'm ready to like start. Once we hit 1,000, like I hit the high of like, oh,
Mhm.
people like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is pretty lit, and I'm trying to do something a bit fucking crazy.
Yeah, and not crazy in like people are like yuck way. Crazy and people are like, you really committed to what you said you'd do at 1,000.
So I can't like show my asshole.
No, you can show your ass. That's totally fine. You just don't want to show your asshole to someone who doesn't want to see your asshole.
Uh-huh.
But like our fans are definitely in the market.
Yeah. Our fans are trying to look at some booty hole, dude.
Oh shit, our first the first fan we don't know should pick our 1,000. That's a day one privilege. No, I don't try. Our first fan's gonna be fucking special, bro.
If you're our
In
first
so
fan,
many senses of the word.
So many senses, special to us, special to their family, you know.
you got to reach out to us. If you're our first fan, like we're trying to hear from you
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you're definitely fucked up.
Yeah,
and that's
if-
okay. We want to hear from you, even though we know you are.
If you're just on your like YouTube fucking homepage and this is a suggested video and you click on this,
Dude,
what the fuck's wrong with you?
DM me and I'll fucking call you.
Yeah, actually, that would be good. You're on the podcast.
Yeah.
If you're inside that first 10 and you want to call in and be on this shit, done.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, please don't be an incel either. Like, honestly, go get some pussy before you call in.
Yeah. That's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
We'll let you call in, but you gotta be able to get some pussy before it.
We got to be able to look at you and be like, yeah, this guy gets
Mhm.
pussy.
Yeah.
Or this lady.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pussy is not necessarily a vagina, it's a mindset.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Pussy is not exactly a vagina, it's a mindset.
Because that works both for cowardice and
Uh-huh.
for the joy of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, that said, though, I feel like we could still come up for 1,000 now that we've privileged our first 10 listeners.
Dude, I'm trying to fucking fight you, Greg. That'd be so much fun.
It's gonna happen. That's a matter of time. Oh shit.
That's what 1,000 is like wrestling. Like 1,000 is
Mateo
like
and
we're
Greg
going
fight.
at it. Yeah.
Matto plus G fight. Big.
Figaro.
That's
yeah, I don't
that's a
want you
good
throwing
one.
shit at me though in this fight though, because you're clearly gonna win that.
Dude, I can't fucking throw like heavy shit anymore though, dude.
Neither I could never could.
Dude, my shoulder's so fucked. Like I bought a frisbee because I can't throw a football anymore, dude.
For 20,000, can we pull Mateo's arm out?
That's what I was just gonna ask. Is your shoulder so fucked that if I just grabbed your wrist and like gave it a nice yank, your whole arm would come out?
If I wasn't ready for it, you absolutely could just dislocate my arm like any second.
That's dangerous. You got to fix that just for like the off chance you ever get in like a bar fight. Like you don't want your arm being such a massive vulnerability.
Yeah, but if people don't know it, I think I'm pretty all right.
That's true, but it just seems like if I'm gonna, let's say like you and Gregory, for this fight, 1,000 subscribers
Fig.
for the fig. If you got, let's say you get into a wrestling bit,
No, we're gonna put on gloves.
Bro, I need headgear. I got those weak teeth. I'm gonna fucking knock my grill out.
headgear would be fun just because then you guys could actually kind of go
Do
after
headshots
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm down for that. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. I'll have a little mouthpiece and we'll be good because I'm not trying to be not beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, protection.
Are you shaved head in this?
Oh, dude, I could see Mateo shaving his head just be way scarier. Just to
Dude.
show up and be like, you're getting fucked up today.
Shirtless, he
Greg."
gets jacked, then he shaves his head, and then he's just ready to fight.
I get jacked at 10.
this whole podcast just gonna be a progression of Mateo turning into Joe Rogan, just getting jacked and learn how to fight and shaving his head.
Dude, I'm trying to get some fucking tattoos at 1,000 too. I'm trying to just pull up completely different person at 1,000 just to beat your ass.
Just fucking wife beater, tattoos,
We're
shaved
gonna get
head.
this live stream, dude.
Oh yeah, we should get a fucking fight license, dude.
A fight
Do you
license.
need a fight license to live stream fights?
I don't think so because we could probably just say it was wrestling.
We could say, oh, we acted it all out.
Because like I don't think there's a high risk of you genuinely killing me.
There should be a
But
rule
there
where
might
it's like
be.
there should be a rule where if you have zero preconceived ability to fight or idea of how to fight, that it should just be like, okay, you're good then, because like you're not gonna fuck this other person up that bad anyways, because like you don't even know how to fight, you don't know how to throw a punch.
Is that a law of like if you're trained, it's a deadly weapon, and
I
if
think
it's not,
so.
it's just assault?
I think there's some like in a court case. I think if a UFC fighter like beat the shit out of somebody, I feel like the lawyer would be like, clearly this dude's not normal. Like we got to take
Yeah.
into a different,
Hold them to a different standard.
exactly.
Yeah, and I get like great power comes great responsibility, but like if I know how to fight and someone's just talking trash to me, dude, you're gonna get the hands, man. There's no way I'm not breaking out the hands for somebody. That's what I'm trying to do to you, Greg.
Yeah, you're just trying to fucking take me down.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get on top of me, manhandle me.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to fucking put my little hands on you, dude. Little greasy little koala mitts on you, bro.
No, I'm the fucking koala, dude. I'm greasy, bro.
I'm
You're
gonna
not gonna be
touch
able
your
to.
smooth little fucking noggin, dude. Greg, do you think we would have gotten along in middle school?
No,
Probably not, right?
I don't think so.
I feel like you probably would have thought I was a bitch in middle school, dude.
I don't think we would have felt a way about each other. We probably just wouldn't have gotten along.
I was wearing those fucking Costco cargo shorts back
Oh
then,
shit!
dude.
So you were. I'm imagining you not as a nerd, dude, and you're coming out here saying I was fucking whack.
Definitely
I was-
probably whack. I don't know if I'd consider myself a nerd, but 7th grade I was hanging out with some nerds.
Bro, I
8th
was a
grade I was
fucking
trying to feel some titties, you know?
Dork.
Dorks ain't flipping candy out there listening to 50 Cent. I was listening to like Eminem at the best, probably Linkin Park at that time, not gonna fucking lie.
I was like bull cut it up. I had this orange shirt that was a peace sign, but it was like faded out. So it just looked like a jack-o'-lantern. And I thought that shirt was fire. So I wore it to the first day of school and everyone was like, "Are you wearing a pumpkin shirt?" And I was like, "Oh shit." So yeah, I was not it, if that makes sense.
But dude, you're telling me these stories about you wearing big ass fucking shirts and listening to 50 Cent flipping candy.
Dude, I
to people?
did wear big ass shirts, bro.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck in middle school.
I was
though.
wearing Dickies too, and not fucking the new like Urban Outfitters Dickies. I was wearing the jumbo size with the double knee patch.
Dude, that's pimp as fuck, dude. And middle school wearing that shit, that's fucking dope.
Dude, I looked up to fucking Ruben.
Fucking
Yeah.
Ruben, like from In and Out.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm not a fucking great storyteller, but motherfucking Jack and I were at In and Out. You guys were there too.
Mhm.
We were fucking baked out of our minds, and this fucking party bus comes out, and like a bunch of Latinx people are like fucking filing out of this party bus, going to In and Out, and then fucking Ruben and some other guy. Who,
Turkey Club.
Yeah.
Turkey
Turkey
Club. We
Club.
called him Turkey Club because I didn't know his name. And it was Turkey Club was like, damn, dude, look at all those big bitches over there. And then Ruben was like, ah, man, that's more cushion for the pushing. And that was like freshman year of high school or sophomore year of high school. And ever since then, just idolized the fuck out of that guy. And then like 2 weeks later, we're just fucking high as shit at the beach. And it was, I don't know if it's Ruben or Turkey Club, but passed out on the beach with like Sharpie marker all over his body. And like the fucking tide's coming in, like hitting him and his blanket. He's super sandy and like, he's obviously fucking off one, but did not give a flying fuck, dude. Fucking legend.
Wow, what a duo.
Yeah, I can't even differentiate them in my mind. I feel like they were just
They're
fucking,
very
Mhm.
different. They're like a foot difference in height.
yeah, but they were not different at all at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
That was it. And I had freshman year PE at LCC with Ruben. Which
Yeah,
was my
dude.
introduction to him. Yes.
What was that like?
Didn't he do some crazy things?
He was just like a very like fuck the teacher type of vibe the whole time. Like he didn't do shit. Like he wouldn't run. Like refused to.
One of those guys.
Yeah, like would never ever run. Was just would always walk around the thing with like usually a girl and then some dude and like usually honestly one of the hotter girls. I feel
Yes,
like
sir,
in PE.
Dude, I remember talking about bong water with the kid who sat next to me in PE.
Yeah.
And he overheard us and leaned over and was like, "Don't drink that shit." I drank it a couple times, choked. And we were like, Oh, okay. It's like, yeah.
He's fucking drinking bong water, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got to talk about fucking minimum wage employees, dude.
Yeah.
Max and I got into a debate about this. He's like, you have to be nice to all minimum wage employees. And I was like, fuck no, you don't. You have to steer them like they are literally a koala. Because I'm a minimum wage employee, and if I'm not steered, I will burn your shit to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. I know where Max is coming from, where it's like, I do agree that there's some people who clearly, like, they don't want to be there. They have to be there, and they're not happy, and you shouldn't be a dick to them.
Some people don't even deserve minimum wage.
That's true.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That might sound like a hot take. I think there's a lot of people that make minimum wage that deserve so much more. And I'm talking about me. But then there's people like Greg who literally have Carlos do fucking everything.
Carlos is a nice man.
No, that was mean. But there are absolutely people at
It's-
grocery stores that are so fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
There's just a minimum spec, right? If you're making the interaction go worse than if I did it myself,
Mm-hmm.
you're fucking like, my mom went to the grocery store and she was like, the person scanned my 2 items, picked up the little divider thing, and scanned this lady's whole cart.
Oh my God.
And my mom was saying, those aren't mine. He was going, oh, for sure. She was like, stop scanning them. And then at the end of it, he was like, oh, fuck, I don't know how to take these off. And then called the manager. And it's like, that's the level of like, hey, you shouldn't even done this.
Yeah.
Go home.
As a former grocery store employee, they do have programs that hire people of special needs.
Aren't they baggers though?
Yeah, they're baggers for the most part. Shouts out to Matthew. Matthew was fucking cool. He'd talk your ear off about the city of San Francisco, and he was a pretty shitty bagger, but he was always just like fun to have.
Yeah.
And but then there was this other lady that like just got mad at me every time, and I never really figured out why. But she was also just like the worst bagger. She literally put like you know, like the cereal that comes in like a bag.
Yeah.
And then she put like milk on top of it.
So they can unload it and immediately eat it, dude. She's thinking ahead. That's 2 steps.
Shouts out to Matthew. He's cool. And then
Yeah.
he was like, oh, your name's Mateo. I like that. And then he got a new name tag that said Mateo. And he's like, I'm going by Mateo now.
That's
Wow.
so funny. That's the high compliment right
That's
there.
a really high compliment.
Yeah, people liked me there. It was pretty cool.
You seem like a cool employee. I mean, from
Yeah.
your stories that you've told about that place, of like I think you said in the last podcast, making your throne in the freezer or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, that's a cool employee.
I got
Have you-
sexually harassed at that job.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I didn't mind that much. There was this like 25-year-old girl named and we were in the fucking break room. I've told you guys about this. We're in the break room and the fucking rickety ass table is just so ghetto. I'm like, yo, this table's about to break. And she looks me dead in the eyes, like, you want to break it together? And I'm like, what the fuck? And she like pop shit like that, like every week, just trying to fuck me.
How would you react to that?
I kind of just laugh and be like,
Just one of those, just like, okay, we're not even gonna engage in this.
Was she
Yeah.
not a baddie? Hey, can you tell me what that photo is of what I drew there?
That's ass cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, is this a shallow or deep cheek ability?
This to me screams deep cheek ability because of the thigh to cheek ratio.
Okay, and I could totally see how you'd think that.
Uh-huh.
This was drawn with the specific context that the 2 curved lines are extremely shallow. Now, what are you thinking of that type of butt?
Now I'm thinking of a salmon butt.
salmon butt.
I also love that you put this in your notes almost as if like you didn't want anybody to see it.
Oh, it's like very low key. It's right. It's on our password page.
When you look at it, it looks like there's nothing there. Like you have to take a second glance to even see that there's a
Yeah,
butt.
it looks like you
drawn.
scratched something into your phone screen.
Yeah. So wait, you're saying that's a shallow butt?
That's extremely
So
shallow.
you're saying
butt.
if you cupped your hand underneath the booty cheek.
2 fingers at most.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking that the fact that there's major thigh ratio. So is that the intention though? Is there major thigh ratio but also with shallowness?
Yeah, no, you nailed that. That like normally just basic physics would produce a very large badunk on this type of,
Yeah.
you know,
Thickness and width.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
Now-
this with the context of a 2-finger depth.
Now I'm imagining an overhang where there's no roundness to it. It's actually like the butt has collapsed on itself, and now there's like a crease. It's just the weight of the badonk has folded itself over that bottom crease.
But it's not so much size. It's like the field of view. It's like the desert, right?
The desert.
Yeah,
the
wait, you
desert.
lost me there.
You know, okay, so like like 2 hills is kind of what you're after, right?
Sure.
Some people, and I might sway more towards like, give me some big hills.
Okay.
Hills.
Mountains? I don't know. The point being is the desert's not where you want to be.
I feel like you probably don't want mountains. Mountains be pointy, dude. I don't want no pointy butt.
No. I want like
I want a well-frosted cake, dude. That's kind of
you're trying to frost your cake?
Yeah.
Damn.
I get frosted.
I'm trying to
cake,
get like
bro.
you.
TikTok humored me, bro.
So sorry. Okay, once I was on Tinder, and this girl was like tentatively matched, right?
Uh-huh.
And sends me like a couple. She's like more talkative than the average person. So I respond, and I'm like, for some reason that day I just clicked and was like, I'm gonna be whatever this girl wants to the fullest extent. So everything she said, I was just like, oh my God, I'm so into that too. And I knew enough about the topics to be able to like really make it sound like leatherworking is my absolute passion. I can't believe you and I have that in common. And I did this for like a whole day until she was like, I can't believe you're real. Like I'd never met someone who sounds so perfect. And I was like, thank you so much. And she was like, do you want to meet up? Ghosted, bro. Never talk to her ever again. She said, she said, you are the perfect man for me. Never spoke to her again. I don't know why I did that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she was like 4'11" and like ginger, just for context.
Whoa.
Uh-huh. Did you not do it just because you're like, I kind of lied to her?
Yeah, I feel like ghosting her made perfect sense. Because
Yeah,
you're like,
it's probably
uh-oh.
better that you did ghost her in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. I guess I was like, I wonder, you know, she doesn't know me. Like, let's see what I can just be, you know?
Mhm.
Like the first
Uh-huh.
time I was ever like, let me try being something different than I am. I was like, I like this.
I feel like girls be pulling that on me all the time, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt all my Tinder experiences were like that.
They're like, I love the outdoors. And you're like, you love the mall?
I don't know. I just feel like people be ghosting left and right on Tinder. So it's not like too.
Oh, I see what you're
it's not
saying.
like too heartbreaking, but like girls be pulling that out all the time, dude.
Mhm.
Bro, I went fucking deep though.
Yeah, you did definitely like.
Cause like hours, dude, like 4 or 5 hours. She was like, I can't believe I finally found someone who can like talk to me about like my family and like my relationship with my dad. And I was like, no, I totally get it. Like me too. Like it's amazing to have someone to like really vent your feelings to and like be heard. And then just fucking bam.